Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for hitting that play button. I appreciate you being here. Let's learn some math, shall we? All right, we are going to continue on with what we were working on with last video. Slowly making improvements well, I'm hoping that I can make the videos a little longer, so stay tuned. We shall see. All right, carrying on. So when we were working this problem out, we did our long division using whole numbers by basically ignoring the decimals, because decimals could be anywhere in a set of numbers. It honestly doesn't really matter too much. If you solve enough mathematical problems, you will eventually start beginning to see patterns in your calculations. It's quite amazing. So numbers do have patterns and sequences. So we can ignore the decimals, and then we'll worry about where the placement of the decimal goes once we solve our problem. As you can see, we pretty much have solved the problem. We've determined, now I could kind of quickly erase here, I guess. Just go 100 and use the erase tool, and I'm going to get rid of the decimals for now. We've determined that 18 multiplied by 18 in fact equals 324, correct? So initially when we're working on our problems when we're multiplying, so here's an example just so you all understand. When we're multiplying and we know the decimals, hold up, oh, I gotta turn my eraser off. So I'm placing my decimals. We know where they are, right? For example. So what I've been explaining and showing to you earlier was what I call upside down leapfrogging. And I hope you don't mind the laughter. Okay. Let's carry on. So we begin from the right side of our numbers. The most furthest digit, we could be like this. We could have extra digits. We would still start here with our jumps. Okay? In this case, we only have a tenths place and a ones place. So we have one jump here with the decimal for this one, the top one. And we have one jump here for the bottom one. We have to actually add one jump plus one jump, which equals a total of 2 jumps. So this is how I figure it out. So we have 2 jumps for our final answer. So beginning from here, we go 1, 2 jumps. And that in fact is where our decimal goes. You can confirm this by checking it with a calculator if you would like. Okay, so I'm going to undo here, and I want to show you something else quickly. Okay, we know where the decimal is for 1.8. Okay, right? So it's right there. We know where the decimal is for 3.24. It's right there. But we don't know where the decimal is for our final answer, the number we have figured out in our calculation. Okay, so I'm going to put a decimal there. This is what we know. So if you look at the problem, we have 2 knowns and 1 unknown. Okay, so this is how you do it. It's just the opposite of what I just showed you. We have 2 jumps here, 1, 2 jumps. We have 1 jump here. We have to subtract. which equals 1. So therefore, the decimal for our unknown is 1 jump. And there's our answer. So, to finish our problem, how do we write this out? I'll just go like this, and I'm going to write it, I don't know, somewhat like this. I prefer to write it in fractional form, 3.24 divided by 1.8 equals 1.8. If you think about it, guys and gals, when you're multiplying, you're adding. When you're dividing, you're subtracting. So if you remember that, it'll be an easy, quick, it'll be easy and quick for you to be able to solve the problem. If you just save in your mind that multiply is plus and divide is minus. Okay? They come in pairs. I'll just put it that way. Okay? All right. That is done, and I hope that helps you a lot. How are we doing for time? I have to check the stream every once in a while just to watch the time frame. I do apologize, guys and gals. Okay, let me clean up. I'm going to undo. Now I have to use the eraser. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to do this while while I do the eraser. I do apologize that I had to do that. You beautiful learning individuals. I didn't know what else to say. I have to I wanted to continue the problem for you guys and gals into the next video. Of course, I got busy in life and I ended up saving it. So because I saved it, I was unable to do the quick undo. So thank you for your patience. So let's continue. All right, we're gonna do another one here, okay? And turn my eraser off. How much time do I have? Okay, a few minutes. I'm gonna set this up. It's unfortunate I have to kind of continue things to the next video. It's kind of the situation until the channel grows and I could get to a situation or a position where I can have longer videos. That's kind of what this story is. All right, thank you for your understanding. Okay, we are now doing 10.64 divided by 1.4. Basically, we're going to do the exact same thing that we had done earlier. So we'll set up our long division with whole numbers. All right, we are set up. So I appreciate and thank you for watching. I'm Johnny with HomeCountry Mathematics. Hopefully things will get a little better and a little smoother as we progress. I will see you in the next video and we'll continue with this problem. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.